Live from Johnston Memorial Stadium at the Germantown Super Site, it is time for the Ted Silary Philadelphia Public League Game of the Week, presented by the Independence Blue Cross City All-Star Game and sponsored by SAFR Sports, here on the Sports Fan Base Network. Today, a battle of American Division foes as the Overbrook Panthers take on the Vaux Big Picture Cougars. Hello everyone, Morgan Killian Mosley here with you. Both of these teams looking to keep their chances at the playoffs alive. Overbrook coming in at 3-3, 2-3 in the PPL, 2-1 in the PPL American. Vaux at 2-4, 2-3 in the Public League, 1-2 in the American Division. Vaux will kick it off. We're underway from Johnston. Kickoff muff, but scooped up at the 14. Working his way back to the outside. Gets to the 30. Pretty good return there. And Overbrook will start at their own 32. Panthers, as said, last week they had a dominant win, a 42-0 drubbing of the Mastbawn Panthers. Two tight ends, an H-back, a receiver. Motion. A bit of a high snap. The handoff on the counter, working back outside, still on his feet. Good gain. 8 yards on the play this time. Nice work there by Josiah Carter on that carry.
Your hair looks cute.
Guess they must have missed. Misspot the ball? That has to be. Yeah, that's what I thought. That has to be. Yeah, the officials are directing the chain gang to get things right and stop the clock while they do that. Go. All right, now we're ready to continue. 2nd and 2 for the Panthers. 2 receivers to the near side. Motion. Play blown dead. Somebody jumped. Ooh. Call it on the defense. Encroachment, and that'll net them a fresh set of downs. See. Looks like it might have been Nassim Armstrong lining up in the neutral zone. But either way, fresh set of downs for Overbrook from their own 45. 2 tight ends to the near side. Correction, 2 to the far, and a motion is the H-back on the keeper. Powering forward. 1st down and more. Still struggling. Gets his way to the 40, gain of 15. Nice little bit of misdirection by Overbrook, using the motion to their favor. And on the option, good work by Janier Fogan to take it right up the middle. So, Overbrook will have it at the Vaux 40. 1st down. Empty backfield this time. Tight end and 2 receivers sit on either side. Now motion. And play blown dead. Looks like there was a flinch there. Let's see who it was. Little flinch by the right tackle there. That will of course back up the Panthers 5. So 1st and 15 now for Overbrook from the 45. 2 receivers to each side. Motion now. On the keeper again, Fogan. Looks like 2. Did the ball come loose at the end? Let's see. I think they ruled that his forward progress had been stopped. Gain of 2 for the quarterback on the option. That'll bring up a 2nd and 13 for Overbrook from the Vaux 43. About 3 minutes into this game, no score. 2 receivers and H-back to the near side, 1 and a tight end to the far. Motion again. Juggles the snap, and Vaux recovers! Oh my! Yatayo Thomas wasn't expecting it, and Hassan Spencer with the scoop for the Cougars. Fogan and Thomas might have had a bit of miscommunication, and unfortunately, it ended up going against the Panthers. So, 1st and 10 for Vaux from their own 45. Vaux lining up. 2 tight ends, 3 backs. Quarterback in the pistol. The handoff. Working to the outside. Gain of 2 this time. A little bit of a gain. Ramin Fleet on the carry for the Cougars. Whistle blows. Clock stopped. Official timeout for an injured player. We will step aside while Overbrook's coaching staff checks in on him.
Hi, I'm Tommy Green, former pitcher for the Philadelphia Phillies. When I was in high school, it was very important to me to show scouts what I could do. My friends at Payroll Service Solutions are huge supporters of high school sports and the Sports Fan Base Network. If you're a small to medium-sized business in need of a payroll company, contact Payroll Service Solutions. Not only will they take care of you, they will continue to support the community. For more information, contact Payroll Service Solutions at 215-624-0922 or 866-PAY-EASY.
It was Overbrook's Jasiri Parrish who was cramping up a little bit on the sideline. He's on the field, I should say. He has been brought to the sideline. He seems to be all right. So, 2nd and 8 now for the Cougars from their own 47. A tight end to each side, an H-back, and 2 running backs. On the option, McCleary works his way to the outside. Gain of about 5, maybe 6 on the option for the QB, Abdul Nasir McCleary. It'll be a 3rd and 3 coming up for the Cougars from the Overbrook 48. Vaux calling to their players, the coaching staff, making sure they knew who was in for this play. McCleary in the shotgun this time with 4 tight ends. Direct snap. Pridgeon, he's close to the marker. Let's see if he got there. He's going to be just short. 4th and 1. The direct snap to Samaj Pridgen. Good effort there. In on the stop. Good work by Overbrook. 4th and 1 now for the Cougars from the Overbrook 46. McCleary again in the shotgun with 4 tight ends. Pridgen alongside him. Would they try the direct snap again? They did the high snap. McCleary can't handle it. And Overbrook comes up with it at the 40. Wow. Oh my. A high snap there. I think McCleary was expecting to just take the snap and just take it right up the gut, but no chance at that one with that high snap. And it ends up being a loss of 14 and a turnover on downs. So Overbrook will have it at the Vaux 40. 6:17 roughly remaining in the first quarter. No score between the Overbrook Panthers and the Vaux Cougars. Morgan Killian Mosley here with you. 1st and 10 for Overbrook from the Vaux 40. On the keeper. Hurdles a man. Good work by Fogan. Gain of 6. The option game has been going well for Overbrook thus far. It'll be 2nd and a long 4 for the Panthers here. First quarter over halfway complete. Two receivers to the near side. 3 to the far. Motion is Carter. They'll give it to him on the jet sweep. Working his way outside. Close to the marker. He's got it. Trying to hang on, get some more. He will be brought down. They will mark him at the 30, just enough to move the chains. Little jet sweep option. Good block there by Jalen Porter to get to the mark, to help Carter get to the marker. So, first down for Overbrook from the 30. 3 side ends to the near side. 2 receivers to the far. Fogan in the shotgun motion. The handoff. Cutting back against the grain is Carter. Back to the line. Maybe a yard. Not much for Josiah Carter this time. Decided to cut back against it, but just nowhere for him to go. No less than 4 Cougars in the area. Ends up being a gain of maybe 18 inches for Carter. Nope, give him a full yard. 2nd and 9 for Overbrook from the 29 of Vaux. Clock inside 4.5 minutes remaining in the first. In the shotgun. On the keeper, Fogan plunges forward, gets to the 25. Gain of 4 this time. Make it a gain of 5. Actually, let's see where the officials spot it. Looks like he is at the 25, yes. So, 3rd and 5 for Overbrook. Junior Fogan sending the signals in from the coaching staff. Now, receivers and a back to the far side. Bit of a bad snap. Fogan in trouble. Rolling. Fires it. Incomplete. Looking for Aziz Collins on that busted play. 4th down coming up. First passing attempt by either side tonight, and that was mostly because of the bad snap. Good effort there by Fogan to keep the play alive and try and find Collins. 4th and 5 coming up for the Panthers. Little over 3 minutes remaining in this first quarter, no score. Now, 2 receivers to each side. Fogan back, steps up, launches over the right, incomplete. Dallas Carter tried to find a man, couldn't quite get it there. A look at this. Carter tried to find this. Looking for the back pylon, but just a little too far for Kyrie Bruce. And Vaux will take it on downs. The Cougars on the 25 with just over 3 minutes remaining in this first quarter. McCleary in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far. Correction, two tight ends to the far, 2 backs. McCleary in the pistol. Correction, the handoff. McCleary takes it. It's a gain of 5 for McCleary on that handoff. It was Zion Harris who took the snap. A 5-yard gain for McCleary on that play. So, directing traffic, 2nd and 5. Harris in the pistol, 2 backs, 2 tight ends, 1 receiver. Harris will hand it off. McCleary trying to get outside. Out of bounds at the 32. McCleary a gain of 2 on that one. Mark it at the 33, in fact. It'll be a 3rd and 2 coming up. Roughly 2 minutes remaining in this. Bit of a high snap. Bridgen working his way outside. Now cutting back in. Gets the first down. A little bit more still on his feet. Brought down to the 39, moved the chains. Good run by Samaj Bridgen. 6 yards when he needed 4. Taking the direct snap. Of course, Vaux without their starting quarterback, Jemai Robinson, today. So they're going to need to get a bit creative on the offensive end. Officials making sure the chains are split up. And that is how the first quarter will come to an end. 12 minutes in the books. No score between Overbrook and Vaux. You are watching the Silary Game of the Week, presented by the Independence Blue Cross City All-Star Game and sponsored by SAFR Sports here on the Sports Fanbase Network.
At Independence Blue Cross, we know where you come from is a part of who you are. That's why we get to know our members and their communities, which are also our communities. For more than 85 years, we've lived here, volunteered here, and earned our spot as the #1 health insurer in the region. We're your hometown partner for life, and we'll never stop looking out for you.
Hitting is part of football.
Second quarter about to get started here at the Germantown Super Site Johnston Memorial. First down for the Vaux Cougars at their own 39. Hand off to McCleary, cuts back against the grain. Stiff arms the man. Bouncing back. McCleary ends up getting to the 44, gain of 5. On the power run by McCleary, a flag thrown late. Let's see which way this goes. Might have been a little bit of something after the fact. Let's see. Good work by McCleary on that run.
Kyrie! Take 2 steps and stop!
Oh. Looks like a personal foul called on the offense. Like might have been taunting on that play. Ouch! So back the Cougars up 15 for the taunt, and I believe that looks like they're not going to count the down though. I could be wrong. So from the 29. First and 20, it looks like. So, backs in the full house formation, 2 tight ends. Harris takes the snap, back he goes on the play action, rolling to his right. Harris launches over the right, incomplete. No chance for Pridgeon to get there. Harris may have felt the pressure. Custis on the pressure. Harris threw it left-handed. Just no chance for Pridgeon to get there. And it looked like Jameer Henderson had the chance at the pick. So, 2nd and 20 now. McCleary in the pistol this time. 3 tight ends, 2 backs. McCleary fakes and should have handed it off. The read option went absolutely nowhere. Take a look at this again. That's, in all honesty, that was a whiffed block by Hassan Spencer. Just Siri Parrish came completely unblocked and brought down McCleary. Ends up being a loss of 4. Actually, I stand corrected, loss of 8. 2nd and 28 for the Cougars from the 21. McCleary is in the pistol. Fakes the handoff again. McCleary rolling right. Steps up, flag thrown, launches, tipped, incomplete. Getting a hand on it was Kyrie Bruce. And in all honesty, this is probably a hold on Vaux anyway. we've got offsetting fouls, actually. Or do we? Looks like we, yeah. Okay, so they must have counted the down. So on the personal foul, so it's a 4th down, and the punting unit is in for the Cougars here. Both teams trying to make sure their personnel are right. Punt is away. Not the best. Ball will be marked at the 18. Not a good punt. Ends up being a -3. And Overbrook will have it in the red zone. Well, you just got to see what happens sometimes. You hear the coaching staff on one side telling the offensive line to hold their blocks a bit longer. Than we'll see if that is indeed the case. 1st and 10 for Overbrook from the Vaux 18. 2 tight ends to the near side. The handoff. Cutting back inside. Now cutting back out. Finds the 10 to the 5. Brought down at the 3. Good run by Jalen Porter. Picks up 15 on the carry. Excellent work by Porter, showing patience and letting his blockers do their thing. And it was Pridgeon who brought Porter down. Otherwise, he might have been in the end zone. Mark him at the 2. 1st and goal for the Panthers. 2 tight ends to the near side, 2 receivers to the far. Fogan in the shotgun. Low snap. Has to keep it. Cuts back inside. Busting forward. Did he get in? Touchdown, Panthers. Excellent work by Janier Fogan to turn a busted play into 6 points. Overbrook strikes first. Nice job by Fogan to make his mark. Now, Overbrook will go for 2. Fogan again in the shotgun. 2 receivers to each side and a back. Low snap again. Fogan tries to make the most of it, but he can't escape this time. The 2 is no good. 9:33 remaining in the first half. Let's take a look at what happened on the play. A low snap again, but a good block by Porter, and Fogan was able to do the rest, get off tackle and get into the house. Something similar happened on the 2-point conversion attempt, but that time Vaux was able to stop it. So, a little over 2.5 minutes into this second quarter, 6-0, Overbrook in front. You gotta love the tenacity and the intelligence of Overbrook quarterback Janier Fogan, able to make sure that he could find a hole to take it, and he was able to find that hole and take it to the house. Kick is away. Fielded at the 33, cutting back inside. Not much on the return this time for Doug Newsom. Vaux will take over at the 32, ends up being a -1 on the return.
Oh, no, that's the other one. She down there. That's Bree. She down there. Oh,
Well,
no.
Overbrook took advantage of excellent field position by Vaux. And their last drive, well, Coach Robbie Marston definitely has some things to clean up on the offensive end, and he has been reminding his players of that. First down for the Cougars from their own 32. McCleary in the shotgun with 2 backs alongside him. A tight end to the near side, 2 to the far. The handoff. Ramin Fleet working his way outside. Still on his feet. Gain of about 2 this time for Fleet. Not bad. You always want to try and stay ahead of the chains. Couldn't quite do that, but at least you put something, at least it was a positive play on first down. 2nd and 8 now for Vaux from their own 34. McCleary in the pistol again with 2 backs. 2 tight ends to the near side, 1 to the far. McCleary on the option, he'll keep it, works his way back inside, gets to the 40. Gain of 6 on the keeper by McCleary. 3.5 minutes into this second quarter. 6-0 Overbrook in front. Vaux with a 3rd and 2 from their own 40. Now, on the keeper, McCleary pulls his way forward, and they will mark him at the 44, move the chains. Nice work by McCleary to get past the marker. Needed 2, got 4. Pridgeon may have misdirected them, looking like he was going to take the direct snap. McCleary able to get past the marker. Actually mark him at the 43, so it's a gain of 3, but it's a first down nonetheless. 4 minutes into this second quarter. McCleary in the shotgun. Correction, he's trying to work his way back outside. Pridgeon ends up losing 3. Good work by Josiah Carter to wrap Pridgeon up. As mentioned, Vaux without their starting quarterback, Jemai Robinson, today, out with an injury. And as said, Vaux is going to have to work things on the offensive end, and Vaux will use their first time out here. Just about 5 minutes into the second quarter, Overbrook with a 6-0 lead. You are watching the Game of the Week, presented by the Independence Blue Cross City All-Star Game and SAFR Sports, here on SFBN.
Hi, I'm Marty Bystrom, former pitcher for the Philadelphia Phillies. In my experience in Major League Baseball, I know how important it is for high school athletes to gain exposure. My friends at Payroll Service Solutions are huge supporters of high school sports and the Sports Fan Base Network. If you are a small to medium-sized business in need of a payroll company, contact Payroll Service Solutions. Not only will they take care of you, they will continue to support the community. For more information, contact Payroll Service Solutions at 215-624-0922 or 866-PAY-EASY.
At Independence Blue Cross, we know where you come from is a part of who you are. That's why we get to know our members and their communities, which are also our communities. For more than 85 years, we've lived here, volunteered here, and earned our spot as the #1 health insurer in the region. We're your hometown partner for life, and we'll never stop looking out for you.
As always, our thanks to Phillies pitching legends Tommy Green and Marty Bystrom, for their support of Payroll Service Solutions, and our thanks to Payroll Service Solutions for their support of high school athletics and of SFBN. And our thanks to Independence Blue Cross, the sponsors of the Philadelphia City All-Star Game. You can find out more about what they can do for you at ibx.com. Second and 13 for Vaux. Harris in the pistol. Play action, rolling. Harris in trouble. Puffs it up. Brought down. Overbrook. The ball is still loose. Let's see where they spot it. It'll be marked at the 20. It was Hanif Savior on the rush, and Overbrook will take it away. It was Kyrie Bruce, I believe, who was able to scoop up the fumble. Take a look again. Harris might have gotten away with a horse collar, actually, but it was close. Ball still was loose and eventually brought down at the 20, and it was just Siri Parrish who came up with the scoop. First down, Overbrook in the red zone again. At the 20, it's Dallas Carter in the shotgun this time. Two receivers to each side. Low snap, Carter has to fall on it. Ends up being a loss of 5. There have been snap problems on both sides. Just a low snap by Nasir Leg. And Carter had to scoop it up. He was on his knees when he did, so that ends the play. So second and 15, it will be for the Overbrook Panthers from the Vaux 25. A receiver and a tight end to the near side. Two backs. The handoff. Working back outside. Finds the 20. Carter to the 10. He's to the 5. Touchdown, Overbrook. Josiah Carter. 25 yards to the house. The Panthers increase the lead. Nice work by Carter to find his way outside and just turn on the Jets. Again, Overbrook will go for 2. Dallas Carter in the pistol. Another muff snap, and the 2 is no good. Ends up being a fumble recovery on the play by Vaux's Aaron Kemp. Take a look at Josiah Carter's run again. That's just finding an angle and taking it and just saying, I'm faster than you guys. Josiah did it, and he took it to the house. Second quarter, roughly halfway through. We're roughly 3/8 of the way in this game, in other words. A 12-0 lead for the Overbrook Panthers. And for the second time, they take advantage of getting field position in the red zone. On their last drive prior to this one, they took over at the 18 after a bad punt. 2 plays, 6 points. On this drive, they took over after a fumble at the 20. 2 plays, 6 points. Kick is away by Thomas. Kick will be fielded. Did he get there? Oh, they're gonna rule the kick went out of bounds before it was fielded. You gotta, if you're Vaux, you've gotta pay attention to that. Yeah, it was close. Oof. Josiah Carter nearly recovered it. And after the fact, let's see which way Robbie Marston's gonna accept the foul. Looks like Vaux will take it at their own 37 where the kick went out of bounds. All right now. Abdul Nasir McCleary in the pistol. 2 backs, 2 receivers to the near side, and timeout by Overbrook head coach Rendell Ivory. Roughly 3/8 of the way through this game, 12-0 Overbrook in front. You are watching the Ted Silary Game of the Week here on SFBN. So, first down for Vaux from their own 37 with roughly 6 minutes remaining in the half. McCleary back. Rush coming. Cuts against it. Rolling to his left. He's going to tuck it and run. Gets to the 45. Out of bounds. Mark McCleary at the 40. Looks like he got enough for the first down. Mark him at the 48. Nice work by McCleary to take advantage of that play, keep it alive, and just find a hole. Gets 11 on that one. Vaux has it here at their own 48, first down. McCleary in the pistol. 2 backs, 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near.
Let's go, man.
McCleary back, steps up, over the middle, complete. For the first and more, 40, 35, still on his feet. Samaj Pridgen to the 28 of Overbrook. Nice work. McCleary just found Pridgen over the middle. And Pridgen cutting against blockers. Still kept on rolling. Excellent work by Pridgen. Ends up getting 24 on that pass. First down for the Cougars from the Overbrook 28. McCleary in the pistol, 2 backs, a tight end to each side. On the play action, rolling to his right, McCleary launches for the end zone, incomplete. Overthrew Pridgen that time. Heck of an effort. Just a little too tall this time was the pass. Inside 5 minutes remaining in the half. And they marked Pridgen at the 27, so 2nd and 10 from the Overbrook 27. Now, two tight ends, 1 to each side, a receiver to the near side is Pridgen. 2 backs for McCleary in the pistol. Back he goes. Rolling. Over the right. Incomplete. Looking for Shiz Washington on that play. That'll be a 3rd down coming up. Take a look what happened here. McCleary had plenty of time. Was trying to find someone to get it to. Just excellent coverage by Overbrook Steve. Nice work by Leland Corbin on the coverage. 3rd and 10 after the back-to-back incompletions for Vaux at the Overbrook 27. Bridgen checking with McCleary on the play. Again, a tight end to each side. 2 backs, Bridgen to the near side. McCleary in the pistol. Play action. Picks up the blitz. McCleary launches against his body. Incomplete. And an official got hit hard. Oh my. Well, take a look at what happened again. McCleary firing against his body. And unfortunately, an official got in the way. So, obviously, the Vaux fans not happy about that. But while they check on the official, let's step aside. Big 4th down coming up for Vaux from the Overbrook 27. They're down 12-0 and looking to get themselves back into this one. Trips to the far side. Single receiver to the near. Spencer alongside McCleary in the shotgun. Back he goes. Blitz coming. Fires over the right. Incomplete. Off the hands of Ramin Fleet and a turnover on downs. Best field position that Vaux has had in the game today. And the blitz came through. 2 Overbrook Panthers completely unblocked. McCleary had to throw the pass a little high, and that may be the reason why it clanked off of Fleet's fingers. So the first turnover on downs by the Vaux offense. And Overbrook will have it at their own 27. Panthers with a 12-0 lead. Just about 4 minutes remaining in the half. Overbrook looking for more. Junior Fogan in the shotgun. 2 receivers on the near side. 1 and a tight end to the far. Directing traffic.
Yo, he going to drop the ball. Get it. He going to drop the ball.
Moving in motion is Henderson now. Had to make sure he was lined up properly.
Yo, he going to drop it. He going to drop it.
What's shown? They back off. Fogan hit as he released over the right. Intercepted. Samaras Bridgen takes it the other way. Cutting back. 40. Brought down. Held up, I should say, at the 38. A much needed takeaway for the Vaux D. Bridgen able to come up with it. Ball thrown into triple coverage. Josiah Carter was the intended receiver, and Samaj Bridgen just ripped it away. First takeaway for the Vaux defense today. Actually, second, I should say. There was the fumble on the first drive by Overbrook. And the Cougars will have it at the Overbrook 39.
Watch out, we coming right there. We coming right there, watch out.
3 receivers to the far side, ISO to the near. McCleary in the shotgun. Back he goes, rolling to his right. Blitz picked up, flag thrown, going over the right. Incomplete! Bridget couldn't pull it in. And let's talk about the flag, though. This one likely wouldn't have held up anyway. Take a look. Good, well thrown ball by McCleary. Bridget just couldn't hang on. Well, illegal formation anyway, so that play wouldn't have held up. Ends up being so back. The Cougars up 5. It'll be 1st and 15 for Vaux from the Overbrook 44. 2 receivers to the far side. Bridgen in the slot. Aaron Kemp there. 2 receivers to the near side as well. McCleary in the shotgun. Back he goes. Blitz picked up again. McCleary rolling to his right. He's going to run. Hurdles a man. Ends up getting 1, maybe 2. Not a bad attempt by McCleary. Gets to the 43. And a timeout called by Vaux. They want to get things settled down. That's their 2nd timeout of the half. They want their offense to get themselves settled. So we will step aside for a moment. Roughly 3.5 minutes remaining in the half. 12-0 Overbrook in front.
Hi, I'm Marty Bystrom, former pitcher for the Philadelphia Phillies. In my experience in Major League Baseball, I know how important it is for high school athletes to gain exposure. My friends at Payroll Service Solutions are huge supporters of high school sports and the sports fan-based network. If you are a small to medium-sized business in need of a payroll company, contact Payroll Service Solutions. Not only will they take care of you, they will continue to support the community. For more information, contact Payroll Service Solutions at 215-624-0922 or 866-PAY-EASY.
At Independence Blue Cross, we know where you come from is a part of who you are. That's why we get to know our members and their communities, which are also our communities. For more than 85 years, we've lived here, volunteered here, and earned our spot as the #1 health insurer in the region. We're your hometown partner for life, and we'll never stop looking out for you.
Three and a half minutes roughly remaining in the half. 12-0 Overbrook in front. 2nd and 14 coming up for Vaux from the Overbrook 43. 3 receivers to the far side, ISO to the near. Spencer alongside McCleary in the shotgun. Back is McCleary, blitz coming, he steps up, rolling, McCleary will run again, working his way, brought down at the 35. Ends up being a gain of 8 for McCleary. That'll make it 3rd and manageable. 3rd and looks like 6 to be precise. Vaux, they need this drive. They gotta have something to build on the offensive end. And now, timeout by Vaux head coach Robbie Marsden. That is the Cougars' last. So, with a big 3rd down coming up, the Cougars are going to talk it over. So we'll step aside again. for the Cougars. 3rd and 6 to be precise from the Overbrook 35. 3 receivers to the far side. ISO to the near is Pridgeon. McCleary in the shotgun. I would wager they'd go for Pridgeon here. Let's see what happens. McCleary back. Blitz coming. He's brought down and knocked loose. And the Panthers, I believe, no, they ruled that McCleary's arm was going forward.
No.
Let's see what happens. Just too many blockers. And right now, I believe it was Jamel Wiles who delivered the hit on McCleary, and the officials ruled that McCleary's arm was going forward when he was hit. Incomplete pass. So 4th and 6 now for the Cougars from the Overbrook 35. They need this to keep. They have any momentum. Back is McCleary. They pick up the blitz this time. Launches for the end zone. Incomplete. Pridgeon wants a flag. Won't get it. And Vaux coughs it up on downs again. Again, the pressure brought by Overbrook. McCleary launched it towards Pridgeon, but just overthrew him. I don't know. It was close. I think feet might have gotten tangled up, but either way, Overbrook will take over at their own 35. They have 2 timeouts remaining to try and put some more points on the board before the teams go into the locker room. Vaux does not have any timeouts remaining to try and stop them. Let's see what the Panther offense can come up with. All right. 2 receivers to the far side, 3 to the near. Junior Fogan in the shotgun, motion. Handoff on the jet sweep. Trying to cut back inside is Josiah Carter. Back to the line, but no farther goes Carter. Clock continuing to roll. No, actually, timeout called by Overbrook. That will be their 2nd. You hear the fans. Defense wins games. Vaux has tried to step it up on the defensive end. They've done well for the most part. Unfortunately, their offense just hasn't been able to come up with much, even when given good field position. And when they've been backed up, miscues have led to short fields for Overbrook. And those short fields are the reason why the Panthers have the 12-0 lead that they have right now. Second and 10 coming up for Overbrook from their own 35.
Defense, watch the fumble, watch the fumble.
3 receivers
Watch that fumble, watch that
to
fumble.
the near side. And it'll be 2 to the far. Meanwhile, the officials telling Overbrook's coaching staff to stay off the sideline. Fogan in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the near side. Back he goes. Steps up. Dodges the rush. Fogan's going to run. 45. Midfield. To the 45. Still on his feet. Able to get himself out of bounds at the 43. Nice work
Bluestein, Michael and Company, certified public accountants, believe that your bottom line is as important to them as it is to you. Why? Because they care about the things that you care about. Whereas most accountants can take your numbers and put them on financial statements and tax returns, Bluestein and Michael work with you through the year to help you solve problems by providing sound professional advice. They enable you to make key business decisions, and they are with you throughout the entire year, not just tax time. Bluestein and Michael are not just hired hands. They are part of your team, and they provide professional service when you need it most. Bluestein and Michael specialize in accounting, tax, and consulting services for small businesses, primarily for the construction industry. If you're looking for yes men, hire someone else. But if you want sound advice from service-oriented CPAs, then you'll want to call Bluestein and Michael at 215-635-3200. That's Bluestein and Michael at 215-635-3200.
Hitting is part of football.
At Independence Blue Cross, we know where you come from is a part of who you are. That's why we get to know our members and their communities, which are also our communities. For more than 85 years, we've lived here, volunteered here, and earned our spot as the #1 health insurer in the region. We're your hometown partner for life, and we'll never stop looking out for you.
Hi, I'm Tommy Green, former pitcher for the Philadelphia Phillies. When I was in high school, it was very important to me to show scouts what I could do. My friends at Payroll Service Solutions are huge supporters of high school sports and the Sports Fan Base Network. If you're a small to medium-sized business in need of a payroll company, contact Payroll Service Solutions. Not only will they take care of you, they will continue to support the community. For more information, contact Payroll Service Solutions at 215-624-0922 or 866-PAY-EASY.
Bluestein, Michael and Company, certified public accountants, believe that your bottom line is as important to them as it is to you. Why? Because they care about the things that you care about. Whereas most accountants can take your numbers and put them on financial statements and tax returns, Bluestein and Michael work with you through the year to help you solve problems by providing sound professional advice. They enable you to make key business decisions, and they are with you throughout the entire year, not just tax time. Bluestein and Michael are not just hired hands. They are part of your team, and they provide professional service when you need it most. Bluestein and Michael specialize in accounting, tax, and consulting services for small businesses, primarily for the construction industry. If you're looking for yes men, hire someone else. But if you want sound advice from service-oriented CPAs, then you'll want to call Bluestein and Michael at 215-635-3200. That's Bluestein and Michael at 215-635-3200.
At Independence Blue Cross, we know where you come from is a part of who you are. That's why we get to know our members and their communities, which are also our communities. For more than 85 years, we've lived here, volunteered here, and earned our spot as the #1 health insurer in the region. We're your hometown partner for life, and we'll never stop looking out for you.
Hitting is part of football.
Hi, I'm Marty Bystrom, former pitcher for the Philadelphia Phillies. In my experience in Major League Baseball, I know how important it is for high school athletes to gain exposure. My friends at Payroll Service Solutions are huge supporters of high school sports and the Sports Fan Base Network. If you are a small to medium-sized business in need of a payroll company, contact Payroll Service Solutions. Not only will they take care of you, they will continue to support the community. For more information, contact Payroll Service Solutions at 215-624-0922 or 866-PAY-EASY.
Welcome back to Johnston Memorial at the Germantown Super Site. Second half just about ready to get started here between the Overbrook Panthers and the Vaux Cougars. Overbrook with a 12-0 lead. Morgan Killian-Mosley here with you. Overbrook's 2 touchdowns have come as a result of short fields, and if Vaux wants to get themselves back into this game, they'll want to clean things up on the offensive end and make sure that they get themselves more crisp offensive execution. Kickoff muffed, and the ball is still loose. Let's see. And wow, oh my. Oh, the kickoff was muffed, and the ball still. That is not a good sign for Vaux. Overbrook able to come up with the recovery, and it was Yatayo Thomas, I believe. Actually, it was Kyrie Bruce who came up with it, and Overbrook will start with it at the Vaux 40 after recovering the muffed kickoff. Panthers have themselves a 12-0 lead. It's Dallas Carter in the snap. He'll hand it off. Working outside, Josiah Carter. Brought down at the 32. However, there's a flag. This one is likely coming back. Whistles blowing after the fact. There will be a hold on Overbrook. So back the Panthers up to the 50. Well, Vaux's defense is gonna have to step up, I would wager. Vaux does have 2 takeaways in the first half. However, Vaux's offense has coughed up the ball 3 times. So, first down, first and 20 for the Panthers from the 50. Another flag thrown. Cutting back inside is Thomas. He's brought down at the 44, but yet another flag.
Wrap up, please. Please. All of y'all, please. Stop letting them run through you.
A false start called, or may have been an illegal formation. So, back in their own territory now are the Panthers of Overbrook. They're at their own 45. So, first and 25 now for the Panthers. 2 backs, 3 receivers. Dallas Carter in the pistol. Thomas had to make sure he got on the line. Muffed the snap, but it bounces right to the running back. Powering forward. First down and more. 30, 20, brought down there. Wow. Interesting. Janeer Fogan was able to scoop it up on the busted play, and he just took matters into his own hands, blasting past as many people as he could. If it hadn't been for Naeem Wiley, Fogan may have gone to the house. Ends up a gain of 35 on that carry. Dallas Carter in the shotgun. Again, 2 backs. Receiver on each side of the tight end. Hand off to Josiah Carter. Able to dodge 1 tackler. Still on his feet. And excellent work by Carter inside the 10 to the 8. Nice work by Dallas Carter to handle the high snap, and Josiah Carter able to slip past Pridgeon and power his way inside, bouncing off a body. Mark Josiah at the 7, gain of 18, first and goal for Overbrook. Dallas Carter in the pistol with Josiah Carter behind him. Hand off to Jalen Porter on the option. Gets to the 5, flag thrown, though this one's likely coming back. Let's see which way this goes. It will be a hold on the offense. Back the Panthers up 10. Let's take a look who the guilty party is. Looks like they're going to get Jasir Lewis, the right guard, on that one. Or at the very end, maybe Brandon Dunbar. So, first and goal from the 18.
Let's go, defense!
3 minutes roughly into this second half. A 12-0 lead for Overbrook, looking for more. Fogan in the pistol. And Overbrook having some trouble getting lined up right. Fogan fakes the handoff, rolls to his right, slings it, finds a man, inside the 10, to the 5, touchdown! Overbrook! Kyrie Bruce pulls it in to increase the Panther lead. Little RPO option there. Nice work there by Fogan to pull it away. And he just took it right to him. Found Bruce in the open field, and Bruce did the rest. Going for 2 now. Dallas Carter in the pistol. 2 backs. Hand off. Working his way forward. Not going to happen. Aziz Collins couldn't get there. The 2 no good for the 3rd time. But Fogan, excellent work to just find Kyrie Bruce in the open field. Bruce was able to dodge his man and finish off the drive. So, roughly 3.5 minutes into this second half, I should say. 18-0, Overbrook in front. And in all honesty, for Vaux, this may be a must. This may be a must convert drive.
Get ready to catch the ball, everybody. Everybody, get ready to catch it.
Vaux looking to.
Catch the
This is
ball,
a must.
everybody.
This is a big possession. And in all honesty, you hear people yelling towards them. Nice work. Out of bounds. It was McCleary who actually handled the recovery. Who actually made the Thomas's kick was definitely short. McCleary fielded it at the 41. Nice work on the return. Mark him. They ended up marking him out of bounds near the 40 mark. They marked him at the 50 actually. So McCleary obviously not happy because he feels he could have been gone. Zion Harris in the pistol for Vaux at their own 50. 2 tight ends, 3 backs in the full house alongside Harris in the pistol. Harris will hand it off. And a loss of 4 on the play. Nowhere for Abdul Nasir McCleary to go. Just ended up nowhere for him. Play slow to develop, and just no chance for McCleary to avoid Kyrie Bruce, who just had the touchdown catch. Second and 14 coming up for Vaux from their own 46. Gathering. Harris in the pistol again. Two tight ends to the far side, one to the near, two backs. Now Pridgeon shifting. Actually, correction, Washington shifting. The pitch to McCleary on the option, rolling to his left. He's going to keep it. Still on his feet, out of bounds. I believe they did mark him out of bounds at the 40. Move the chains. Nice work by McCleary. Decided to keep it on the option. Vaux has to get creative on the offensive end. McCleary able to avoid Parrish. Keep his eyes open downfield and decide to take off and run. Nice block by the quarterback Harris. And if it hadn't been for that step there, he might have been gone. But it is chain movement. Harris again in the pistol. A tight end to each side, two backs, and a receiver to the far as well. Harris will hand it off. Ramin Fleet back to the line, but no farther. Just nowhere for Fleet to go on that play, and Fleet not feeling his best from what I can tell. Fleet staying in the offensive huddle, though. Third quarter roughly halfway complete. Again, two backs, two tight ends. The lone receiver, Pridgeon, to the far side. Harris in the pistol. Blitz shown. Here they come. Harris in trouble. Rolling to his left. Finds a man. Pridgeon able to pull it in at the 35. Good work by Pridgeon to keep the ball off the turf. Gain of 5 on the play. That is only the second completion by Vaux today. Looking by my count, I don't think Overbrook has completed a pass today, but they haven't needed to. Their running game has been good. Ramin Fleet, meanwhile, limping to the sidelines. 3rd and 5 coming up for the Cougars from the Overbrook 35. Harris again in the pistol. Two backs, two tight ends. Shifting. Here comes the blitz. Harris rolling to his right. Running out of time. Still tucks it and runs. Pulls forward. Mark him at the 32. He's going to be, I believe, maybe got to the 31. Either way, he's going to be short. Harris tried to keep his eyes downfield. Decided there was just nowhere to go. Tucked it and ran. Nice work on the shoestring tackle by Overbrook's Jamel Wiles. 4th and 2 coming up for Vaux at the Overbrook 32. 4 tight ends. Harris. McCleary takes the direct snap. Trying to find his way back inside. He does. Gets to the marker but lost the football. And Overbrook's got it. Oh my. Kyrie Bruce was in on the recovery, as was Jameer Henderson. Whoa, oh my. Just when it looked like something was going right for the Vaux Cougars, this happened. A little misdirection on fourth down by McCleary, but it was stripped by, I believe, Jalen Porter, as McCleary was reaching past the chains, and it's Bruce who comes up with it. Both teams have coughed the ball up. Actually, I stand corrected. That is the, let's see, on first down for Overbrook, the handoff. Heads up, losing yardage. A hefty loss for Overbrook's. See what happened here. Blasting through the line was Kasim Wiley. Just trying to turn it back was Josiah Carter. It ended up being Saeed Cochran with the TFL. Cochran told me before the game, expect to see a lot of 55 today. Cochran able to get the TFL on that play. Ends up being a loss of 5. So 2nd and 15 now for Overbrook from the 21. Fogan in the shotgun. Back he goes. Rolling to his right. Checks it down. Off the hands of Carter. Incomplete. A good idea by Fogan to try and find somebody to get it to. Try to go short to Carter, but nowhere for him to go. And in all honesty, that could have been picked. Looking to take it to that. And if it had been picked, it might have been taken to the house. About I'd say a little under 3 minutes remaining in this third quarter. An 18-0 lead for Overbrook. The Panthers have a 3rd and 16 coming up at the 21. And prior to it, timeout called by Overbrook head coach Rendell Ivory. So, while Overbrook's offense talks it over, we will step aside. This is the Ted Silary Game of the Week, presented by the Independence Blue Cross City All-Star Game, sponsored by SAFR Sports, here on the Sports Fan Base Network.
At Independence Blue Cross, we know where you come from is a part of who you are. That's why we get to know our members and their communities, which are also our communities. For more than 85 years, we've lived here, volunteered here, and earned our spot as the #1 health insurer in the region. We're your hometown partner for life, and we'll never stop looking out for you.
Hitting is part of football.
Big third down coming up for Overbrook. 2 receivers to the near side. Back is Fogan. Rolls to his right. Dumps it off. Finding there. He'll get to the 32, will Kyrie Bruce. Ends up being, looks like a, let's see, Mark, ends up being a gain of 11 on the pass, but it's still 4th down. 4th and a short 5, I would say. Overbrook's offense staying on the field here. Let's see what happens. The Vaux fans trying to will their defense to a stop. You gotta keep your eyes open if you're Vaux. Fogan may try and get Aaron Kemp came across early, and let's see, by the spotting of it, that's gonna give A fresh set of down. You gotta be smarter than that if you're Vaux.
Take the ball. Take it. Get the ball.
A fresh set of downs for the Panthers here at their own 37. Vaux's defense, a big mistake. And that will do it for the third quarter. Well, big problems for Vaux to deal with. They need to come up huge as Overbrook leads them 18-0. This is the Game of the Week, presented by the Independence Blue Cross City All-Star Game, sponsored by SAFR Sports, here on the Sports Fan Base Network. Fourth quarter, ready to get started here at Johnston Memorial in the Germantown Super Site. The Overbrook Panthers with an 18-0 lead on the Vaux Big Picture Cougars. Morgan Killian Mosley here with you after getting a fresh set of downs on an encroachment. Overbrook has it 1st and 10 at their own 37. Back is Janier Fogan. Launches over the left, looking, intercepted. Samaj Pridgen rips it away, and a much-needed takeaway by the Vaux defense as their fans were clamoring for it. Fogan was looking for Josiah Carter, just might have overthrown him a bit, and Pridgen, playing center field, snakes it away. So, Vaux will take over at their own 30. Just a few seconds into this fourth quarter. And in all honesty, I'd have to say this is a must-score drive for the Cougars. Zion Harris in the pistol. Two backs. Two tight ends, one to each side, a receiver to the far as well. Harris will hand it off. Abdul Nasir McCleary gets thrown down. Loss of 3. Nowhere for McCleary to go. A little bit slow getting up. And let's see what happened there. Tried to dodge one tackler, but Jamil Wiles wraps McCleary up for the TFL, and McCleary still having trouble getting up, so we will step aside while Vaux's coaching staff tends to him. Oh, Nasir McCleary getting helped to the sideline, unable to put weight on either foot. Hopefully things turn out the best for him. So 2nd and 13 now for Vaux from their own 27. Zion Harris in the shotgun. 2 tight ends to the far side. A receiver to the near. Back is Harris. In trouble. Nowhere to go. He's brought down. Excellent work there. Our Chestnut able to come through. Harris kept trying to find somewhere to go with it, but there was just nowhere to go. That we call a coverage sack, people. Chestnut had patience, and the Overbrook D gave Chestnut time to get to the quarterback. Meanwhile, as the clock, another sideline warning issued, I believe.
Let's go, y'all.
A 3rd and 23 now. Play blown dead. Somebody jumped. Back the Cougars up 5 more, I should say. And let's see where the flinch was. That was a botched snap count. 3 offensive linemen messed it up. And meanwhile, after all of those miscues, timeout by Vaux head coach Robbie Marsden, a much needed timeout if you ask me. The Cougars need to get things together, and they will talk it over and attempt to do so. So we will step aside for a moment as we are just about 2 minutes into this 4th quarter.
Hi, I'm Tommy Green, former pitcher for the Philadelphia Phillies. When I was in high school, it was very important to me to show scouts what I could do. My friends at Payroll Service Solutions are huge supporters of high school sports and the Sports Fan Base Network. If you're a small to medium-sized business in need of a payroll company, contact Payroll Service Solutions. Not only will they take care of you, they will continue to support the community. For more information, contact Payroll Service Solutions at 215-624-0922 or 866-PAY-EASY.
A big 3rd down coming up here for Vaux at their own 17. It is 3rd and actually at their own 12. It's 3rd and 28 for the Cougars. Back is Zion Harris. Running out of time. Launches over the middle. Tipped incomplete. Off the hands of Overbrook's Jameer Henderson. Multiple Panthers in the area. Take a look. Harris able to get the pass away, but that was pretty much quintuple coverage. And Henderson not happy with Leland Corbin. Honestly, I don't know if Henderson was the one who had it, but well, punting unit on for Vaux. Let's see if they can get a good one away. They're going to be bringing the block. Punt will roll. It'll be down at the 28. Well, a little bit of field position, and I think you heard the Overbrook coaching staff yell poison, which means don't touch it. That is a special teams call. And Overbrook will take over at the Vaux 28. In all honesty, the game is well in hand for them. And we shall see if this drive will salt it away. Fogan in the offset shot, in the offset pistol, a receiver and a tight end each side. Bit of a quick snap. The handoff here to Jalen Porter gets 4. Good work by Porter to make his way ahead to the 24. Overbrook has been good at taking advantage of short fields.
Make that tackle, make that tackle.
Let's see if they can do it again. From the Vaux 24, 2nd and 6. A receiver to each side, a tight end to each side as well. Hand off Porter again, cuts it back against, works his way forward, mark him at the 22. 2 more yards. Not bad for Porter. Overall, they stay ahead of the chains. It'll be 3rd and 3 for the Panthers here.
Get the ball back.
2 receivers to the near side, 1 and a tight end to the far. Fogan in the shotgun. Back he goes, quick dish, complete, gets Hyo Thomas. Slips. Wow. Thomas tried to find a hole, but ended up the pass ends up being for nothing. No gain on the play. 4th and 3 coming up. Thomas tried to cut back against the grain, but couldn't maintain his footing. Actually, it ends up being a loss of 1 on the play, so 4th and 4.
Get the ball back.
Panthers need the 19 to continue this drive.
Let's go, let's go.
Fogan in the shotgun. 2 tight ends and a receiver to the handoff here from the far side, working his way outside, cutting back inside the 15, gets to the 14 to move the chains. Nice work by Aziz Collins to get the first down. In the red zone yet again is the Overbrook offense as the clock rolls on. And you can bet that Overbrook wants to finish off as much of that clock as possible. Overbrook has been in the red zone 3 times today. Every time they've gotten into the red zone, they've gotten into the end zone. Fogan in the shotgun here. 2 receivers and a tight end to the far side. ISO to the near again. The handoff up the middle. Mark him at the 10. Gain of 4 for Porter this time. Clock rolls on. Inside 5 minutes remaining in this one. Overbrook with an 18-0 lead, looking to salt this one away. From the 10, 2nd and 6. Fogan directing traffic. Again, a tight end and 2 receivers to the far side, a receiver to the near. Wiles will take the handoff, but ends up losing a yard. Nice work there by Vaux's Hassan Spencer on the TFL. It was Elijah Murray who took that carry, ended up going backwards. So, that'll make it a 3rd and 7 for the Panthers from the Vaux 11. Again, 2 receivers and a tight end to the far side, ISO to the near. Porter alongside Fogan in the shotgun. Porter, and Fogan rolls, finds a man, touchdown, Overbrook! Tyree Bruce, his 2nd touchdown catch of the game. And if this game wasn't over before, it most certainly is now. Nice work on the rollout by Fogan. Good work by Bruce to get open. Once again, Overbrook will go for 2. They have been unable to convert on their previous 3 attempts. It's Dallas Carter in the shotgun this time. 2 receivers to each side. Back goes Carter, pumps, in trouble, brought down again. Saeed Cochran with the sack on the 2-point conversion. But unfortunately for Vaux, it just hasn't been their day. Roughly 3.5 minutes remaining. Look at Fogan on the rollout. And Bruce able to get himself open. Nice little route combination there by Overbrook. And Bruce was able to get it past the marker for his 2nd score of the game.
Yo, get ready to catch it.
Well,
Get ready to catch the ball, everybody.
Vaux, let's be honest,
Everybody
they
get ready
haven't
to catch.
been crisp at all today, but it's still a coachable moment, and you can hear Vaux's coaching staff reminding the special teams unit to make sure they're able to catch it. You don't want another muff kickoff going back to Overbrook like what happened to start the 2nd half. Thomas's kick is away. It'll bounce out of bounds. Well, nothing that Overbrook could do about that, but we'll see what Vaux can do with what could be their last drive of the game, and let's see what the call is on that. The ball will be marked for Vaux. They will start at the 40. Vaux has had plenty of drives get into Overbrook territory, but they just haven't been able to capitalize. Harris in the shotgun. 3 receivers and a tight end. Pridgeon in motion. On the jet sweep, Pridgeon takes it. Spun out of bounds at the 42, it looks like. Actually mark him at the 43. Gain of 3 for Pridgeon on that run. Clock continues to roll. And this is a teachable moment by the Vaux coaching staff. Well, let's be honest, things haven't gone the way of the Cougars in this one. Second and, looks like second and 8 actually. Second and a short 8 from just outside of their own 42. Trips to the near side. Tight end to the far. Trying to get their players lined up. Back goes Harris. Flings it. Finds McCleary, who's back in the game. Out of bounds at the 45. McCleary took a major spill at the end. He is still down on the sideline. Hopefully he's all right. Getting help to his feet. And I know McCleary would want to go back in the game, but with the score as it is, I don't think he can risk it. Clock continuing to roll. So, 3rd and 5 now for the Cougars. 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far. Harris in the shotgun with Spencer alongside him. Back he goes. In trouble. Yanked down. Forget about it. Kyrie Bruce with the sack. That is Bruce's second sack of the game. Back at the 39 does Harris. That is a loss of 6 on the sack. 4th and 11 for this Vaux offense. And they are just going to bring in the punting unit. The white flag has been waved. One is away. Not a bad one. Takes a good bounce. Fielded at the 35. Though there was a flag on that massive block. We shall see about it. If it stands, it's a 65-yard kickoff return for Josiah Carter. We shall see. I don't know. The officials are gonna talk. Let's take a look again. Let's see. Looks like they're gonna get Jalen Porter for an illegal blindside block. But, so the touchdown's gonna be waved off the board, but in all honesty, it doesn't matter. That is how this game ends. Well, an excellent effort by the Overbrook Panthers. A lot for the Vaux Cougars to work on. The final score ends up being Overbrook 24, Vaux nothing. Time to announce our SAFR Sports players of the game. For me, I have to say Overbrook quarterback Janier Fogan. Excellent work by him on both ends of the ball, and outstanding work by Kyrie Bruce by Overbrook. 2 touchdown receptions and 2 sacks. Janier Fogan and Kyrie Bruce are our players of the game, presented by SAFR Sports. For my producers, Arton Sarkissian, for our camera operators, Eric Butler, and the birthday boy, James Scales. It was his birthday yesterday. Morgan Killian Mosley saying thank you for watching. Once again, the final score, the Overbrook Panthers 24, the Vaux Big Picture Cougars nothing. Overbrook is now 4-3. Vaux drops to 2-5. This has been the Ted Silary Game of the Week, presented by the Independence Blue Cross City All-Star Game, sponsored by SAFR Sports, here on the Sports Fan Base Network.